Hi, this is Graham Bibby on the 26th of June 2015 with your Insider Club Camtasia video of my screen. I'm going to hope to keep it quite short this week. I want to start off with the S&P 500, show you what's been happening. We were attempting to break to new highs at the beginning of the year, but we've pulled back. We're above 2,100. Since February time, the market's really been going sideways, and we're about a couple of percent above where we were at the beginning of the year. So I'm really pleased on the performance of the Insiders Club Undervalued Superior Earnings, because we're up somewhere in the region of 13 to 14%, which is 5 to 6 times the performance of the S&P and Dow Jones. Here's the Dow Jones market here. This is the beginning of the year, is around this level. We're actually slightly below it, and we're below the 18,000, which is not great. So I'm keeping my eye on that. The Russell 2000 is up. This is the more smaller companies, more dynamic. The market was around the 1220 level, and it's 1260, so it's up about 5%. So we're only outperforming that by about 2.5 times, and that's a more dynamic index. The US dollar has been in a bit of a downtrend since this top in March, which invariably will be good for earnings when we come into July, because the earnings should look more better, because a falling dollar means overseas earnings increase when they're converted back into the base currency. Quite a few of my clients are based in Australia. I just wanted to show them that they've been benefiting by this fall. This is the fall in the Australian dollar since last July. So that means their portfolios in the Insiders Club are in US dollar denominated investments, even though they're not all US companies. So they've actually been getting a double whammy. They've been getting currency appreciation as well as appreciation on their portfolio. But it does look like we're bottoming out somewhere around the 75 to 78 level. Well, quite quickly, I just got to run through one or two other things. I wanted to show you that Asia has been in this downtrend since April. This is the Asia ex-Japan index. This is how much it's come down. So now this market is just above where it was at the beginning of the year, which is not great. This is emerging Latin America, and that's where it was in September. It's down a huge amount of money. This is somewhere in the region of 30%, and we've been falling recently. So again, really pleased with what's happening in Facebook, in the Insiders Club. Facebook, as you know, in this downturn, people are in the Insiders Club. Here, I sold because we were breaking to new lows, but I have no ego involved. If the new uptrend starts as it did, I rebought it, and as you can see now, Facebook's powering ahead. I've always liked Facebook. I also mentioned the longer we're in a sideways trading range, sideways movement, when we get a breakout to the upside or the downside, the larger the move is, and I'll be looking for this move to be something like this move. So I'm really pleased about Facebook. I'm coming up to the where are we? We're coming up to the 3 minutes 50 seconds. So some people have asked me, could I make my Camtasia shorter and sweeter? So I'm under 4 minutes. This is Graham Bibby on the 26th of June 2015. So we're coming up in a few days' time, 4 days' time, in fact, to the halfway mark for the year, and I'm very pleased to say I'm on target to do my average performance, which is somewhere between 25-30% per annum, and I'm still quietly optimistic that the second half of this year will produce even better results. So if you're not in the Insiders Club, or you are in the Insiders Club, great time to add to portfolios. And please take a look at my special situations and my recent report, where I showed you how you could buy a certain stock which holds a piece of land in one of the most hot property markets coming up, a new financial district, and you're basically getting the land for free. So if you want to know about that, email me, ceo@richmondth.com. This is Graham Bibby saying over and out on the 26th of June 2015.